Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Whenever on this late Saturday night, August 22nd, 2015 here. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start off at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Kansas City Royals in the third of a four-game series at Fenway Park here. And the top of the first, Kansas City Royals gun on the board first in the top of the first on a Kendrys Morales double on a line drive at left fielder Hanley Ramirez. And Lorenzo Cain scores. And Eric Cosmos scores in. The Royals grab a 2-0 lead in the top of the first. And then, top of the sixth, Salvador Perez homers on the line, drive right center field. That scores Perez, Kendrick Morales, and Mike Moustakas, and was 5-0 faded Kansas City Royals here. And then, bottom of the sixth, Travis Shaw grounds to fourth at second baseman Omar Infante shortstop Acides Escobar. Zonabog scores in. David Ortiz out at second base, and Travis Shaw at first base. It was 5-1 in favor of the Royals here. And then, bottom of the seventh, Mookie Betts homers on a fly ball to left field. That's 11 home run season was 5-2 Sox trailer Royals here. And then top of the eighth, Alex singles on a shot ground ball to center fielder Mookie Betts that scores Mike Moustakas and Salvador Perez at second base. It was 6-2 in favor of the Kansas City Royals in the top of the eighth. And then bottom of the ninth, Zoner Bogart singles on a ground ball to center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Mookie Betts scores a pop center ball at second base. It was 6-3 and Travis Shaw with a base low granted as the Boston Red Sox lose to the Kansas City Royals 6-3 as now they fall to 56-6-7 season as Yordano Ventura got the win to go to 8-7 this season. And Matt Barnes got the loss, scored 3-4 in the season here with 5-point win his pitch, 8 hits, gave up 5 runs, and strikeout 2, and Greg Holland got the 28th save of the season here. Next up, the Sox and Royals wrap up the finale of a 4-game series at Fenway Park here with Eduardo Rodriguez at the mound for the Red Sox ball. Anderson Velasquez on a mound for the Kansas City Royals here. All right, take a look at other scores right on the major three on this late Saturday night here. Arizona Diamondbacks leading the Cincinnati Reds 11-7 and bottom of 9. New York Mets leading the Colorado Rockies 14-8 in the top of the 7th. San Diego Padres leading the St. Louis Cardinals 1-0 in the top of the 7th. Top of the 4th, Toronto Blue Jays leading the Los Angeles Angels 5-0 in the top of the 4th. Seattle Mariners leading the Chicago White Sox 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th. New York Yankees over the Cleveland Indians 6-2. Chicago Cubs over the Atlanta Braves 9-7. Pittsburgh Pirates over the San Francisco Giants 3-2. Washington Nationals over the Milwaukee Brewers 6-1. Minnesota Twins defeat the Baltimore Orioles 3-2. Texas Rangers over the Detroit Tigers 5-3. Houston Astros over the Los Angeles Dodgers 3-1, and the Philadelphia Phillies over the Miami Marlins 4-2. All right. All right. Take a look at the New England Patriots here as they went to New Orleans against the New Orleans Saints here in the second of a 4-game series there. Oh, finally. All right. The New England Patriots were down in New Orleans for the second of a 4-game preseason game against the Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And the New Orleans Saints got on the board first here in the first quarter here. On a D. Hopkins 27-yard field goal, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Saints. And then Brandon Watson, 10-yard pass from Drew Brees, so it's 9-0 Saints. The Saints didn't get the extra point of the 2-point conversion here. And then Brandon Cooks, 45-yard pass from Drew Brees, and they failed to get the 2-point conversion. The New Orleans Saints won in the first quarter break, leading it 15-0 here. And then in the second quarter, the Saints extend the lead to 21-0 here on a Josh Hill 6-yard pass from Luke McCann. But then, late in the second quarter here, late in the second quarter, C. Harper, 24-yard pass from Jimmy Garoppolo, and Steven Gostkowski kick. Patriots going to halftime breakdown 21-7, and then Deion Lewis an 11-yard run, and it was 21-14. Pets down by 7, and then in the fourth quarter here, James White 3-yard run, and the pass failed, and the Pets down 21-20 here, and then D. Hopkins, Dustin Hopkins, 21-yard field goal makes it 24-26, and then Gostkowski wraps up with a pair of field goals, 31-36, and the game winner from 35 yards with 14 seconds left as the New England Patriots go to 1-1 in this preseason by defeating the New Orleans Saints 26-24 here as Jimmy Garoppolo did better than his first game as he had 28-33 attempts, 269 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception here, while Tom Brady got 2 for 5 for 13 yards here. Next up, by the Patriots, they'll be taking on the Carolina Panthers Friday night down in Charlotte here. Okay, take a look at other scores around the NFL preseason here. Denver Broncos leading the Houston Texans 14-10. Minnesota Vikings leading the Oakland Raiders 13-9 in the third quarter. Second quarter, 13-11 left in the second quarter. It is Arizona Cardinals leading the San Diego Chargers 9-0 here. Carolina Panthers over the Miami Dolphins 31-30. Philadelphia Eagles over the Baltimore Ravens 40-17. Chicago Bears over the Indianapolis Colts 23-11, and the New York Giants over the Jacksonville Jaguars 22-12. How about those Patriots? 1-1 in the preseason here. The Pawtucket Red Sox get shut out by the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs at McCoy 2-0 here. All right, in WNBA action here. Nope, nothing in the WNBA here. So we'll just move it on to the MLS Soccer Scoreboard here. As MLS Soccer Scoreboard at the 45th minute, Vancouver leading Foot FC Dallas 1-0 here, and Will Salt Lake leading Seattle in the 45th minute. That's for her staff 2-0 here. Toronto Blanket and Orland Football Club 5-0 here. San Jose Earthquakes over DC United 2-0 here. Columbus Crew 3, Sporting Kansas City 2. Philadelphia Union 1, Montreal Impact 0, and Colorado Rapids over the Chicago Fire 1-0 here. And take a look at some sports news here on this late Saturday night here. In Greensboro, North Carolina, look in his face was winning to discuss, and then he covered it up with a sweat soaked cat to Buffalo, whatever. Where he barked in anger as Tiger Woods, he knows he will need more to win Sunday. as Tiger Woods trails Jason Gore, the leader, by 2 strokes going in the final round to win the championship in Greensboro, North Carolina. Here in Philadelphia, Sam Bradford had said last Thursday that he was looking forward to getting that first hit out of the way. Bradford could take it out of the ground, then get up to just prove himself that his strikes were ACL was fully sound. In Bristol, Tennessee, a look at the results in action from the Saturday night's Irwin Tools Night race at Bristol Motor Speedway as Joey Logano wins Bristol Night race. Los Angeles Dodgers are unconcerned about allegations that Mike Ferris may have pine tar in his glove during his no-hitter on Friday night. Tom Brady has won 4 Super Bowls. Roger Goodell makes $40 million a year, and U.S. District Court Judge Richard Berman presided over the trial in 2010, resulted in an Al-Qaeda operative receiving 86 years in prison for attempted murder of U.S. CC Sabathia has never endured a winless stretch of more than 6 starts during any of his 15 Major League seasons at teams, which he recorded after his 212 victories again changed that. In Mason, Ohio, Novak Djokovic had rallied against a low qualifier to get another shot at the title he's never won. Next in the way, Roger Federer has more Cincinnati trophies than anyone else. It has been 36 years now that Diane Munson said on Saturday, so long since her world changed forever. Yankees lost their captain, Thurman Munson, in a plane crash back in 1979. The arrest reports indicated that Gerald Sutter had a bloodshot watery eyes and that he has spoken in a slurred manner. As they are continuing to gather information and they'll have further commented at appropriate times, as the Minnesota Wild said in a statement. In East Rutherford, New Jersey, the New York Giants have quite the talented crowd at Rice Round, but there will be so many spots come September 5th when the time comes to the final as the 53-man roster. The Del Mar crowd let out a hopeful roar when Beholder Blue Buyer, male companions on the final trend in the $1 million TVG Pacific Classic, but even the most hopeful and standard good night of imagine what was coming next. Braxton Mills' social media thoughts about the end of the Buckeyes' toughest stretch of the preseason practice. On the 3rd day of August, in Bristol, Tennessee, Trio has a strong appreciation for its long relationship with Michael Waltram and is committed to the backing team long in the future. Robert Lewandowski gave 10-man Bayern Munich a last-minute victory in the Bundesliga, with Wayne Rooney recorded his 10th straight game without a goal for Manchester United in the Premier League on Saturday. 2 days after expressing displeasure with the Bills' latest contract offer, Pro Bowl defensive tackle Marcel Darius clarified the position, saying that he wasn't specified, requesting a deal as lucrative as a $140 million contract that did not ensue. Alexander, Julian, Lebons, and Belich, the Lace turned them wide for the first time running at the highest level. A 9th place finish in June 27. Marvel Goose took the $600,000 Alabama Stakes on August 27 at the Saratoga Race Course. In Los Angeles, UFC bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey will take on former boxing champion Holly Holm on the next bout in the 22nd as Rousey announced the matchup on the ABC's Good Morning America on Friday. That is going to be it first. Sports Management in this late Saturday night, August 22nd, 2015 pre-sale. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.